Liverpool linked with sensational Antoine Semenyo transfer as reality clear. Liverpool is being linked with a sensational double winner swoop for Antoine Semenyo and Alessandro Bastoni. But the reality is that both players are unlikely to move to Anfield in January. Big transfers rarely take place during the winter window, and Semenyo has been Bournemouth's most important player so far this season, making it even less likely that the Cherries would allow him to leave midway through the term. The report comes from the notoriously unreliable Spanish website Fichajes, which is enough for the report to be disregarded almost immediately. Left wing and centre-back are two of the positions Liverpool perhaps needs to strengthen most in, and it wouldn't be a surprise were the Reds to move for either player at some point down the line. But moves in January simply aren't going to happen. On top of clubs being unwilling to sell their best players during January windows, Liverpool is also coming off a summer window in which it committed over $500 million to new recruits. Inter Milan centre-back Bastoni was also the subject of a recent report by Team Talk linking him with a move to Anfield in 2026. Slightly more feasibly, it's suggested by that outlet that Bastoni is viewed as an alternative summer target to Marc Guehi. The Crystal Palace captain remains Liverpool's top target. After the Reds missed out on signing him on deadline day, Guehi looks set to leave Palace for free when his contract expires at the end of the season, but Liverpool is expected to face stiff competition for his services next year. Liverpool effectively had a free run at Guehi earlier this year, but several big European clubs would no doubt view him as an appealing proposition on a free transfer in 2026. Liverpool is short of options in the center of defense at the moment, with the collapse of Guehi's move coupled with Giovanni Leone's long-term knee injury, leaving the team with just 3 senior center-backs at the moment. Those 3 players are Virgil van Dijk, Ibrahima Konate, and Joe Gomez, and there are currently question marks over all 3 players' futures. Van Dijk turns 35 next summer, while Konate is set to become a free agent next year, and Liverpool was open to selling Gomez in each of Arne Slot's summers in charge. Erling Haaland makes Virgil van Dijk feelings clear ahead of Man City versus Liverpool. Erling Haaland has revealed his true feelings on Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk as the Reds face Manchester City at the Etihad on Sunday, as if any extra motivation were needed. Both sides have it after Arsenal dropped points at Sunderland on Saturday. A City win would move Pep Guardiola's team within 4 points of the Gunners, while a Liverpool victory would close the gap to 5. Liverpool's recent wins over Aston Villa and Real Madrid have restored confidence after a poor run of 6 defeats in 7. Van Dijk, who was recently criticized by Wayne Rooney, has silenced his doubters with strong performances and leadership, guiding the Reds to back-to-back wins as they aim for a 3rd straight win. In an interview with Stan Sport Football, Haaland was asked what it's like to face Liverpool's centre-back. "No, of course it's fun. I play football, I do what I love, and of course it's fun," said the Norwegian. He's an amazing player. Liverpool is an amazing team. So, as I said, we need to be ready. Haaland praised Liverpool, admitting the team doesn't have many weaknesses and remains a strong contender for the Premier League title. While Jurgen Klopp never won a league game at the Etihad, Arne Slot claimed victory there on his last visit. However, with several summer changes, Slot's squad is still settling. Haaland referenced this transition when discussing Liverpool's title hopes, noting its significant activity in the transfer market as a key factor in its ongoing development. "I think they are a really solid team," the former Borussia Dortmund man told City's club website. "They are Premier League champions, so they are a fantastic team, and they have got so many good players." He added, "I don't think they have many weaknesses. They've had their struggles here and there. They are such a good and complete side, and that makes them one of the favorites to win the Premier League again. They are the champions. They are playing with the gold badge on their sleeve, so it's going to be a difficult game. They spent a lot of money in the summer, so what can you say? I don't think they have many weaknesses." Pundits expect Liverpool to avoid defeat against Manchester City on Sunday, though containing Haaland will be a major challenge. The Norwegian striker has already netted 13 Premier League goals this season, more than double the tally of the 4 players tied in second place. Against Liverpool, Haaland has scored 3 times in 8 appearances, but has yet to register an assist. His most recent goal versus the current champions came in a 1-1 draw at the Etihad on November 25th, 2023. I heard latest Mohamed Salah transfer rumor. Liverpool must do this in January. It feels as though fresh speculation surrounding Mohamed Salah's future is always just around the corner, with Saudi Arabia the location that is most often mooted as his next destination. Liverpool rejected a mammoth bid for the Egyptian from Al Ittihad 2 years ago, and links with a move to the Gulf state have persisted ever since. Now, Everton's former CEO, Keith Wyness, has suggested that Salah will leave Liverpool sooner rather than later. He told Football Insider, "It's definitely that sort of 150-meter level in terms of the fee that Salah could command, if not more, because he's going to be doing a lot of ads." I think Salah is such an important figure throughout the whole Middle East, not only in Egypt and Saudi, but he would be a dramatic figure for them. He's so well thought of. He's a very powerful figure commercially. As a tourist ambassador as well as other things, he would certainly be commanding 150 dinars, if not more. When I've been in Saudi Arabia, the way that Salah is revered is incredible. It's even more so in Egypt, when I've seen that as well. So he has that opportunity. They've left the offer open, but he'll have to go fairly soon because it's best to go when you're at the top. They might be thinking, okay, it's time to make a move while we've still got some good years in our legs and show some spectacular things. Ronaldo has knocked in some amazing numbers since he's been in Saudi, and he's still banging goals in and some really quality goals as well. I think Salah wants to do the same, have some good years down there, so I would expect the move sooner than later. Realistically, Salah is going nowhere anytime soon. The earliest he would realistically leave Liverpool is next summer, and that will only be if the Reds want to let him go. They must not sell him in January. He signed a bumper 2-year contract earlier this year, tying him to Liverpool until 2027, and he remains a key player despite his slow start to the season. He is also the only right winger in the squad, so there is fat chance of Liverpool allowing him to leave in January, when Jeremy Frimpong would be his most likely replacement in the team. Frimpong has plenty of qualities, but he is not ready to fill Salah's boots, and probably never will be. Simply, Liverpool will dictate when Salah leaves, and it won't be any time soon unless something drastic happens. Man City legend Sergio Aguero has already confessed his love for Liverpool. Sergio Aguero may be a Manchester City legend, but the striker has consistently demonstrated his admiration for Liverpool. As City and Liverpool prepare for Sunday's Premier League clash at the Etihad Stadium, the Argentine icon could find himself conflicted over which side to support. Aguero's professional career started in his native Argentina, where he turned out for Club Atlético Independiente and netted 23 goals while still in his teens. His remarkable displays attracted interest from Europe's elite clubs, with Bayern Munich pursuing the 17-year-old prospect. In 2005, Sky Sports documented Bayern chairman Karl-Heinz Rummenigge's suggestion that the highly regarded youngster could be heading to the Bundesliga. Yet, Aguero revealed his desire for a transfer to Merseyside during an interview with Munich's TZ newspaper. He said, "If I had to choose a league, then it would be the Premier League. I have been a Liverpool fan for as long as I can remember, and it would be a dream to play there. I watched the Champions League final and celebrated every goal as if it was for Independiente." During that period, Liverpool boss Rafa Benitez had already explored the Argentine transfer market by securing defender Gabriel Paletta from Banfield and might have been attracted by Aguero's potential. However, the talented forward ultimately joined Atletico Madrid 12 months later. It was at Atletico where Aguero made his mark on European soccer, recording 101 goals and 47 assists in 234 appearances for the Spanish club. His impressive return included 20 goal contributions across the Europa League and Champions League, which caught the eye of City manager Roberto Mancini. In 2011, Aguero completed his move to the Premier League, joining the blue half of Manchester. What followed was the stuff of legend, as the Argentine striker became an icon in England, amassing 260 goals and 65 assists over 390 appearances. Under the management of Mancini, Manuel Pellegrini, and Pep Guardiola, the striker won a host of major honors, His trophy haul included 5 Premier League titles, 6 League Cups, 3 Community Shields, and 1 FA Cup. Yet, despite hanging up his boots in 2021, Aguero has been open about his childhood affection for City's Merseyside rivals.